So in today's video, we're going to be looking at level 30 reward, whether you should take Cuadrado, Pepe, or the 85x7. Now, immediately, I would recommend not taking the 85x7, even if you don't care about either of these players, just because of evolutions and much more. Going to be starting off with Cuadrado, and if we were to have a look at this Cuadrado card, and bearing in mind that all of these cards do get themselves chemistry boost because of flashbacks now, 5-star, 5-star, 5'10", right back, right mid, and right wing. And you can see here, he is relatively rounded. Now, reactions are a little bit low for a 94 rated card, but it's nothing to really be too crazy about. Finishing's where it needs to be, especially for a right back. But if you were to look at his playstyles, he has no scoring playstyles. Yes, he does have Anticipate, and he does have Press Proven, which is really good for a defender. But he has Rapid, Technical, Jockey Plus with Incisive, Whip Pass, Anticipate, First Touch, Trickster, and Press Proven. They're the ones that I think are really good playstyles for this type of card. Now, here's where the other issue is. We've got Wingback plus, Inside Forward as a plus on both, which is not the best roles overall. Flashback, or False Back even, sorry, is a better one to go for. Now, you can actually go ahead and put Fullback plus on these cards from the evolution, so you can give him that. But Inside Forward, you can give it to left mid. I don't know if right mid is available, but if it is, you can also go ahead and give him to that. Now, if we were to have a look on Footbin ever so quickly, and you can see here are his in-game stats on the screen. Looks like a really relatively rounded card. Now, keeping it on mostly explosive with something along the lines of a, what would you want to go for here? Like a Gladiator maybe to boost up the defending. You can see it makes him into a 94 rated right back or left back. Same as left mid, right mid, and winger. But again, the good thing about it is it boosts up his defending and boosts up his finishing. I know a lot of people were suggesting Sentinel keep on controlled explosive, but you can see it does a similar thing in terms of stats, but you're not touching his finishing. If you're playing him as a winger, you kind of want to go for a Gladiator or even possibly a Sniper, but again, you're not boosting up the finishing, so just be careful with that. Whereas if you wanted to play him as a right back or along those lines, I definitely would consider a Gladiator. His pace doesn't need touching, his agility and balance don't need touching either. And now, if we were to compare him to similar players, and bear in mind, Serie A isn't out yet. You can see here, this is the list of players that are similar to this Cuadrado. There's barely any. Butcher was an SBC. Zambrotta was out a while ago, and he has got crazy evolutions. Marcos Llorente is also okay. The two Murphy cards, I just don't think are even worth comparing. Way is okay, Blas is okay, and Buendia was an SBC. So there isn't much competition. Now, like I say, Serie A isn't out for another week or so, so whether you're watching this 2 weeks' time from now from uploading, just remember that. And you can also wait to take this pick. You don't need to take it straight away. So I would possibly wait just to see what comes out for Serie A, then decide, and you could argue the same for La Liga. Now we're going to look at the ex-Arsenal player, Pepe here. 5-star, 5-star, right wing, right mid, and striker. He has really good acceleration sprint speed, very good finishing, good composure, good agility and balance. And overall, doesn't look like a terrible card. Now, he's got Finesse Shot Plus, Trickster Plus, and Quick Step Plus. Bit disappointed he doesn't have Rapid in any way, shape, or form, but he does have Technical, First Touch, Whip Pass, and Power Shot. And again, as a right mid, inside forward plus, right wing, inside forward plus, fantastic. But the striker roles are very limiting. And they are a little bit disappointing when it comes to a card like this. Now, I will add, there's a little bit of here. I've played a lot in Elite Division, or Division 1 so far. And I've played against this Pepe non-stop. Like, almost everybody I've played against has had him. So just keep that in mind. I've not really seen Cuadrado, but that's nothing to base off which one you should take. We have a look at him on the old Footbin here. You will see in a second that his card, if it wants to work, there you go. His card and game stats are pretty decent. Again, very rounded as we saw. People are saying a marksman, and now if we were to put a marksman, keeps him on controlled length, and I think this is why his card is much better. 95 as a striker, 94 as left wing, right wing, and again gets him up to 99 finishing, 99 shot power. Also boosts up his agility, his ball control. Sorry, his reactions, his ball control, and his dribbling. Whereas a Maestro, which is the second one people are recommending, Maestro is going to put him as controlled. You see here 94, 93, boosting the shot power and the reactions up. And then we have got finisher in general, which I don't really recommend. Makes him a 93, 94. So definitely look at doing marksman. 95 in terms of a striker, and controlled lengthy on a card like this is going to be absolute pain. Probably why he's so fast. Now, if we have a look at cards that's similar to him, as this pops up here, you will be able to see that we've got a longer list. And that's just because of how many attackers we have. And they are some pretty big names in here. The Hansons, the Team of the Year Salas, Team of the Year James, Diallo. So he has got a lot of competition. And that's one thing you could argue with Serie A is there isn't like a massive list of right backs. But again, evolutions do kind of counter that argument. If it was me, and not trying to be Arsenal biased here, because he wasn't that great for Arsenal anyway, I'd probably still take Pepe anyway, because I already have unbelievably good right backs because of evolutions. Even though Pepe has got a lot of competition, I do think he's the best one. But I'm going to take my own advice on this, and I am going to wait until we have the La Liga tots. I've got no rush to take this. I've still got 29 days to decide, so I don't have to worry. And look, you can still take other rewards, like I'm taking the Gossens card here. Doesn't affect the other rewards either, so it's just something to make sure that you are aware of when you are going through. But let me know who you're going to go for. Like I say, it might be better off just to wait just a little bit longer, because we have got ourselves a long way yet before Serie A and La Liga. So they could be a really clear option by the time you're watching this, but I have recorded this during Premier League Team of the Season. Again, any questions, comment down below. Let me know who you're going for, and I will catch you in the next one.